All right, y'all, what's going on? I got Miss Deon here with me. We trying to make this thing work on my phone, so y'all gotta stay with me here. The topic is we're gonna do this Tuesday talk, and today I want to focus on what vegan is. And Deon has actually lived a long life as a vegan, so I thought it would be awesome to kind of do a little interview with her and have her explain how she feels about being a vegan and her experiences with vegan. All right.
Well, thank you for having me on your show. I appreciate
it.
But I've been a vegan the majority of my life. I was raised vegan, so I didn't know any better. It wasn't like I knew that this was good for me or tasted better. It really wasn't until I got into college that my husband, then boyfriend, was like, "You've never eaten chicken before? Like, you having a buffalo wing today?" And so, tasted buffalo chicken. It was amazing, but it was never going to eat meat. You know,
Right.
I mean, it was probably in high school that I started playing around with eating cheese every once in a while. Was less concerned about, well, does it have eggs in it? You know, because really being a vegan is eating nothing that is an animal byproduct. And so I have heard individuals say, "I'm a vegan, but I drink milk." Or
Right.
I eat eggs, you know.
Yeah.
Like anything that's an animal byproduct is not considered, is not vegan.
Right.
And so, so it is when you break it down and you go into IHOP. I mean, there's definitely eggs in that batter. There definitely, so there are certain things that you just don't eat. Again, it was how I was raised, so it was part of who I was. So when I went to IHOP, there were just certain things that I would get or wouldn't get. I never killed the fun for.
Right.
I felt like I was the fun girl. So.
Yeah.
I didn't kill it for other people.
That's huge too.
It is because it is hard. I mean, when you go places, it is definitely hard to find those. However, I have at my heaviest, I was 217 pounds. And the other huge misconception with veganism or vegetarianism is that it's healthy or good for you. There's a lot of ways to eat a lot of really bad food, and all of the products that you typically see in the grocery store, Morningstar, Corn, shout out to all of those good. Those good meat substitutes. If you read the ingredients, they're full of sodium.
Processed food.
It's processed food, and really all that it is flour and salt and
That's
beans. That's what all the ingredients really break down to in food coloring to make it pink or brown or.
Right, and that's not good for you either.
No,
all these food colorings.
No one would ever just mix up a cup full of water, and put some beans inside of it and drink it. But that's truly what you're eating whenever you're getting these meat substitutes.
That's
and so it was huge. And so I really just, I was talking to my doctors and trying to figure out like what's going on. And really it came down to that I had an issue with eating soy. Soy was a big issue for me. And when my doctor really suggested, and actually he wasn't a doctor, he was an herbalist, really suggested either going one of two ways, either paleo or plant-based.
Okay.
And really figuring out how you're going to find your protein in plant-based, which is I know something that you wanted to talk about.
Yes. So real quick, I'm gonna jump in. And she's talking about plant-based, and this is awesome because everything she just said is so amazing because people have the biggest misconception that once you go vegan, you're gonna lose weight. Once you stop eating meat, you're gonna lose weight.
It's not.
But that's not the case because just like she said, with the Morningstar and those things, you have processed food. So processed food is processed food. You got chemicals, you got, high sodium, preservatives, a lot of sugar. It's still processed food, so you're still going to gain weight. So you're not really getting rid of the process of gaining fat